Peace. What's up? What's good? Welcome in. Tell a friend that we're back and we're doing it again. You're here with your girl and we're at Raising Phoenix. Back at you with another video, all right, my loves? Let's get into it. Okay, what we got going on today? Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday? Today's Wednesday. Okay, so happy Wednesday. Wow. So deja vu, I'm picking up on deja vu and time flies. I feel like I literally just did Wednesday's reading. Like I remember saying that. Today is Wednesday, like, oh, what's today? Happy hump day. Like I literally remember saying that. Interesting. So that ties right in with this, with today's reading. Somebody wants to know why you're so familiar. What is it about you that it's something about you that just feels familiar? This person feels like, okay? Now, I feel like this could be a number of people in your life, all right? This could be romantic. This could also just be like life, y'all. Whether this is people that you used to know from school, people that you used to know, people you used to hang out with, friends you used to hang out with, family members, that, whatever the case, okay? Acquaintances. Now, I'm also picking up, so it's like you've changed, okay? Give me 1 second, my loves. So something about your energy, like you've changed, or you're very comfortable. You're very comfortable in this energy you're in now. There's something different about you. I feel like before, Spirit had been testing your loyalty, had been testing how you show up in the world. Spirit has been testing loyalty. 4 of Pentacles. All right, so it looked like I literally have divine on that. So okay, testing loyalty and divine, okay? So you guys could be in this conservative energy where you're cautious. You could be holding your wealth close to you. Now this could be wealth as far as money, actual income. This could also be wealth as far as knowledge, okay? And this could be because you're sensing like greed around you, or people have started to get greedy. Or I feel like this is someone who's seeing you, because people in their energy have started to get greedy. And they're kind of either seeing you again after a long while, or remembering your energy or something like that. And it's like, that wasn't you. Okay, so let's dip into that real quick. Spirit, what is this energy here? Who is this? Okay, I have 5 of Pentacles, the shaman. So this is someone who has literally seen you like turn your whole life around, all right? And something about you've turned your whole life around. It's almost like, look, with the star, the tooth fairy, I'm not making it up. Whether you show up in this ferocious and this energy right here, where you're like tapping in with your ancestors, you're tapping in with with the Most High, with your warrior spirit, or if you're tapping in here with your divine feminine energy. And I literally have divine right here. Okay, so this is very esoteric, but it's basically saying it's like your energy has changed, and somebody wants to know what you've been doing. Okay, it's given you tapped in with the divine, or I heard something about you in your scripture, you in your structure. Okay, literally structure gives me like some type of dome. I heard dome, but I'm seeing a pyramid. So it's like shapeshifter, shape-shifting energy. Okay, maybe somebody's in that. All right. Okay, I have, ooh. All right, so let me get back to these questions. What other questions do we have? Oh, the more you know. Okay, so this is information. This is information. There's something about the more you know. I was picking that up right before I got on here. Okay, the more you know. Now I feel like that's a tap in. Oh, and the person that was looking into you guys real quickly, they could be going through something again that's making you come to the forefront of their mind, okay? But moving forward, the more you know, it's like that. If you grew up in the 90s or the 80s, that was something we heard a lot, especially on the Reading Rainbow, the more you know, like the more you know, or something, just like knowing more information. But if you look into any type of art history, you literally will see alongside all of the paintings, the Moors. And when you ask about them, they gave the information to the Europeans or to these different nations, about where they were. They were kind of like the noblemen, really, like truly, okay? So it's also something about that. Like somebody, and I have the Empress sitting up here, right here next to this Four of Pentacles, okay? So I'm getting this regal energy, whether this is you or somebody in your energy. And they seem to just have some type of information. Ten of Swords, they can know a lot about you more than they should, or they just seem to know a lot about the world, or like, okay, this could even be you guys looking into like your ancestry and finding out more about where you're from or something like that, okay? But there's something here about the more you know, or the more you don't know, or someone could feel like you're a more, or like information, or you're just tapped in, okay? So let's dip into that. Why does this person feel like that? Look, I have oh my God, I have the Emperor and the Empress with the Two of Wands, okay? So I feel like here, the Emperor and Empress, they are a pair. So this person feels like somewhere along the line, there's some type of soul energy here. You are tapped into their Akashic records, or vice versa. They could feel like you're tapped in. Is that what I said? You're tapped in, or you could feel like someone is tapped into your Akashic records. Perhaps the Emperor and the Empress, this is a match of all the matches, but I don't see it like that, because it's more like I'm looking at this Emperor and it's showing up here as the Sphinx, okay? And the Sphinx is this temple, right? Which I was picking up in the very beginning. There's a whole temple, you know, I was picking up on a temple energy. And with the Sphinx, it's just like those pyramids, right? So there's all kind of caverns and I heard chutes, but there's all kind of caverns and pathways, hallways, and things like that, right, to go through. So it's kind of like, and then the Empress is showing up here as the goddess Kali, which is like kind of like the goddess of, she's a warrior goddess, and she's a fighter, a protector. She shows up in many different forms, at least 4 different forms, okay, of protection energy here. So I don't see it so much as this person sees you as a romantic match, just that you can have a lot of information. You unlock a lot of secrets, okay? And I think it's more like, where does this pathway go? The ghost, they could feel like if they do come towards you, you might go ghost, okay? Two of Swords, like there's something that you don't want to talk about. King of Swords, King of Swords, and King of Swords usually has a sword up, which means he's ready. He's like, I'm gonna go, or whatever. Five of Wands. This could, Five of Wands plus some other cards come out. This could be causing Five of Wands plus the Two of Wands. This person's trying to figure out this plan. And somebody on here is talking about some stress or something like that. But I feel like it's not that type of stress. It's like this. It's like, it's not so much a stress on them, but it like transforms them. Okay? It's something about some knowledge, some information. You guys could be a historian. I could be tapping into some type of historian, or I want to know what the Empress Kali, she like protects stuff. She protects stuff, people, energies. I know she takes 4 different forms. She has 4 different arms. It's like nothing to play with. She has this bowl. She's decorated with the garland. She has this head. She has her weapon. And she has the all-seeing eye on the palm. Something about energy, generating energy. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody that feels like something. It's like, you could have met this person in passing, it's seen something in your eyes, or you just could know a lot of information, maybe about a subject matter that they're interested in, okay? Even down to, they could have questions, like, I don't know, I feel like, what is this? Look, literally I have the Moon card here, okay? So with the Moon card, then I see 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups with the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is going to be about control, Aries energy. This person can be an Aries, or you can. I also have the 10 of Pentacles, 3 Cups plus 10 of Pentacles, which is some type of celebration or good times, but it looks like it's controlled and a controlled environment with the Moon card. So it's like, Divine Feminine could feel like she's being controlled. Like all these environments are manufactured. These Three of Cups plus the Ten of Pentacles. There's something too, I think, that really, really sticks out about. Let me see. I've got sword energy. So it's like intellect. I heard take note, the way you take note. Somebody took note exactly like that. Somebody did it exactly like that. Like there's something that you do. Maybe you're like, you are meticulous with the way that you take notes. You're meticulous with the way that you get information. Perhaps you like to see it on your mirror, and somebody else did that and they're like, what the fuck? It's kind of Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. I have Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun card. It's literally, I feel like my throat is getting like caught, like a frog is in my throat. Okay, the Nine of Swords literally came out, so this person can get like stressed or emotional, or they're like Eight of Pentacles with the Sun card. Like, so how many times are we going to do this? How many times? I heard, how many times do I have to go through this? Nine of Swords. So I don't know. Somebody feels like you have some answers and like structures or something that they felt were solid or were built up. Have so many other hidden doors, and I don't know. I heard it was all fake. It's something like that. Like, damn, it was all fake. I feel like the card thing really got them. Not that they didn't know it with the shaman, but it's like, you know what's so funny? That's been coming up too. Excuse me, in my throat. I think I need like some tea or something. Okay. I find it so interesting the Emperor and Empress came out together, because I'm picking up on something about your energies are supposed to play off of each other. Okay, but with the Emperor being that Sphinx and knowing that there's so much more inside of that, it's like, and the Empress is at the point where it's like, and I have another Empress out here too. There's literally two Empresses, so the Empress energy is being really emphasized. Okay, it's very clear, something super clear. Okay. That's a lot coming out here. So, now what does this have to do with the collective? I think it's the overall question. The King of Swords. Okay. Who is the King of Swords? The devil. That's not a surprise. Okay, so why though? The Page, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you could fill in the blanks. King of Swords is law enforcement. Or someone, you know, that particularly has this need for control. Okay. This person could feel like this King of Swords was enjoying having this control over them or their life or the people or something like that. All right. Ace of Wands plus the Four of Pentacles. There's an enjoyment here. But something happened to their control. Six of Pentacles, what goes around had to come around with the Eight of Cups, and the situation had to close out. So where are we at now? The High Priestess, Two of Wands. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's something about your energy is needed to take this path. Queen of Swords. Why are all these matches coming out with the Justice? There's a lot of matching energy coming out. Not like they're matching you like King of Swords to King of Swords, but like King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, the Emperor to the Empress. I heard unimpressed. Empress came out again. I got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, you guys. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. I'm sick of it. I don't mean like I'm sick of it. It could be a love reading for you guys, okay? But I feel like it's so much else going on here that for some of you the love part could be the distraction. It's like, what's the real purpose? You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Like, what's the real purpose? Okay. That reading, that one was like kind of coming towards me. Okay. So yeah, the more you know. Now y'all know how tarot goes. It's he, she, whatever. All right, this could be your energy. This could be outside of you. This could be kicking in right now. This could be kicking in later. Okay. Now I'm like thinking about my hair and shit. Yo. Interesting. Someone's definitely interested in you though. Outside of that energy, and I'm not really sure. Again, you guys, this could be family, could be family members. Now if this is family members, not nothing romantic. This could be someone that just feels like, you know what I mean? Y'all was supposed to be partnered up. Y'all was supposed to be teamed up. Like, you know what I mean? It was supposed to be that with this person. That's how y'all was supposed to be, okay? Because it just keeps coming out and they keep seeing you as the Empress, the Empress, the Empress. So the Empress is someone who has been through a lot. But I don't know, something about this feels more like, maybe this person feels like they didn't put you through a lot, okay? Like, and you came out the Empress 3 times over, so what? You've gone through this already so many times. Or vice versa. Someone feels like you know their story, or maybe you read or something, or you just have some type of spiritual power, something like that. You're tapped in, okay? Look, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. You've been able to grow through so much. The Magician, 4 Swords. I don't know, man. Okay. I saw, look, 8 of Wands came back out again. Somebody said, hey, I need some communication, friend. Fast, not slow. What the fuck? What the fuck? Somebody feels like they've been doing their fucking part. So, what the fuck?